The first thought that I have is that, when someone online is called ugly or hated online for their looks and people in the comments will be like, "You're not ugly. You're beautiful," or some sort of positive comment, it makes me wonder if they really mean the comment they type or they only say it because they feel like they have to, since it's an acceptable response, basically uplifting the person by saying they're beautiful when the commenter might not actually mean the comment but just commented because it may be the right thing to do. And yes, I obviously know that there are people who actually mean what they say, but I'm not really sure everyone who tries to uplift people online getting hate for their looks actually do mean what they say, but rather just say it because they have to, and maybe don't wanna come off as a bad person if they don't say anything. IDK. The next thought that I have is when I watch a short video on YouTube and it's of someone singing, how can the people in the comments tell the person in the video is a good singer commenting about their voice being good, when the vocals cannot be well heard in the video or short? Am I hearing the same video or short as the people who commented? Because when I hear the short, I cannot hear the singer's voice properly due to the loud background noises or other things, and yet the people in the comments are there with perfect hearing that they can hear every bit of the vocals to comment about how good the vocals are, lol. I'm just confused on how people can hear the vocals when I can't hear it. I was looking at a short by Andrea Wiso of her singing APT on a bus, here's the clip.
Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me.
The clip was sped up, and plus it was so hard to hear her vocals, but people in the comments, some of the comments, were talking about her vocals, and since I couldn't hear it, it brought up this thought that I added here. On a positive note, I did find other videos, shorts of her singing on her channel, so I know what her voice really sounds like and it sounds pleasant, she can sing. It was just that particular short that I was confused by because of how people have such clear hearing that they can hear things, but I can't. The next thought that I have is when there's lazy meal recipes and some people in the comments don't like it because they think it's a bit much work or something. I understand that there are some lazy meal recipes that probably take some time to make that it doesn't become a lazy meal anymore, but come on, a lazy meal doesn't mean that you just have the food ready and you can just eat it, you still have to do work and do something. It's not just abracadabra and poof it's ready. If that's what you want, then you should just buy something that you can pop in the microwave, heat it and eat it. A lazy meal does mean not using much energy, but it doesn't mean you use none of your energy. A lazy meal is for those who don't want to cook or maybe don't have time to cook, so it's a quick and easy meal that they want, but with a lazy meal you're still required to do things because it won't just magically appear out of nowhere. A lazy meal is supposed to be lesser work for people, I guess, compared to a non-lazy meal, but it's still work nonetheless. It's like doing a short assignment for your class where you have to do a report on a topic. Even if the amount of words is less and makes the assignment workload less, you still have to work on it and find out stuff about the topic and prepare the report. It's the same with cooking. You have to get up and cook regardless, even if the meal is supposed to be a lazy one, because cooking is cooking and even the simplest of meals require you to do some sort of task to make it so you can eat it. The next thought that I have is that I noticed how Two Hands by Tate McRae and Number One Girl by Rosé are the opposite songs of each other. In Two Hands, Tate McRae doesn't want to hear compliments. She doesn't want to hear him say, "I love you," 17 times in a day, and how she's his number one, and everyone is second place, and how he doesn't need to shit talk his last girl saying she doesn't compare to Tate and all these things, and all Tate wants is his 2 hands on her. Rosé, on the other hand, wants to hear all these things. She wants to be told that she's special, pretty, a little angel, a sweetheart of his city, and all those sweet things. I just found it so cool how I saw that both these songs are polar opposites of each other, considering one doesn't want to hear all these compliments, while another wants to hear it. I just found that so fascinating. The next thought that I have is that I wonder why Lankybox became a brain rot content annoying channel. They used to make high quality fun and funny K-pop MVs with zero budget content, and they were so good. Them doing Neon Punch's debut song Moonlight with zero budget and Neon Punch reacting to it as a video uploaded to their channel is still one of my favorites of this content that they made. It's sad to know that they probably saw this brain rot content as some sort of cash grab which made them switch, which IDK what was the real reason that they changed, because I remember that their K-pop zero budget videos were doing quite well. If only they continued doing these types of fun videos in the K-pop sphere and did some other funny type K-pop related content, they could have still gotten some views and made some bank, and it would have been harmless. To me, and many others, brain rot content is ruining lives, and Lankybox becoming brain rot just makes things more worse, adding more damage to children. It's just sad that we lost Lankybox to brain rot, and they used to be so much fun before. Now they're just a channel that's easily hateable, and for good reason too.
시간을 멈출 수만 있다면 속 깊은 곳 점점
Justin! Stop!
간을 넘어 반짝빛 All I need you, I need you.
Justin, how are we supposed to get this neon dancing part?
Don't worry, Adam. Glow sticks!
The next thought that I have is that I wonder why the judges on shows like Britain's Got Talent and America's Got Talent get so wowed over acts that are not that amazing. I saw them upload a short clip of a choir on AGT, and the title said, "Their voices are incredible," and the choir sang a cover of Home by Philip Phillips. While I do agree that their voices are good and they sound good and they can sing, calling their voices incredible is a bit much, because their voices are not incredible, and they're just regular people who can sing. I never saw anything incredible about their performance, and just thought their voices were decent. I know everything about AGT, BGT being fake and things or whatever about them, but I wonder why the judges get so over-shocked at decent to okay at best auditions like this, nothing outstanding, and overcompliment them, when they're not as amazing as the judges make them out to be. I know that AGT, BGT brings out some great talents that I can see why they get the praise they deserve, but acts like the choir's voices shouldn't really be called incredible when they're not that amazing as singers and just sing good enough to get the job done. Also, making it clear that this was not supposed to hate on the choir or their singing, because as I said they can still sing, but I just don't think their voices were incredible as the title said.
Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road. It'll all be clear. Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill you with fear. Trouble, it might drag you down.
The final thought that I have is that I hate when some YouTubers who make good quality videos have softer speaking voices, so you turn the volume up to hear them more better, but you have to turn the volume down because they have music in between that is so loud. I hate that, because why are they both not the same volume so one is not louder or softer than the other? It's just so annoying, because you really need to up the volume when they speak, but music is also involved that is blasting through the speakers, and I'm like, why? Because are we here to listen to you speak or listen to the background music? Why is the music louder, and why don't you as a YouTuber see that it's louder? Do you or your editor edit the video and not check the volumes of your speaking and the music to see if they're equal? It's like the speaking is at 50% of the volume and the background music is at 100%, unless both are playing at the same time, then the volume is adjusted. I'm just saying, lower the music volume. I don't wanna be making my video louder because your speaking is soft only to be jump scared by loud music being played later at non-speaking parts.